Hi everybody, it's me, Salem Mars here, and today I'm going to do a review on the Royal Rumble. And the Royal Rumble actually first started off with the Royal Rumble kickoff show with the Dudley Boys, Devon and Bubba Ray Dudley, along with Damien Sandow and Darren Young versing Mark Henry and Jack Swagger versing the Ascension, Victor and Connor. In this tag team match, whoever won, both partners would be put into the Royal Rumble match. And it was a really good match. I mean, Devon Dudley and Bubba Ray Dudley tried to fight to get in the Royal Rumble. Mostly Devon Dudley for the first time, and Bubba Ray Dudley tried for the second time. Mark Henry and Jack Swagger fighting for their opportunity to be in the Royal Rumble again. And Victor and Connor, the Ascension, fighting to try be in it for the first time. And Damien Sandow and Darren Young trying to fight to be in it again too. It was a really good tag team match, and I enjoyed it. I know a lot of people don't include kickoff matches as a part of their review, but I'm the only one that does. It was a really good match, and at the end, Mark Henry and Jack Swagger defeated the Dudley Boys, Devon and Bubba Ray Dudley, Damien Sandow and Darren Young, and the Ascension, Victor and Connor, to be added to the Royal Rumble match. The Royal Rumble event itself actually started out with Dean Ambrose and Kevin Owens for the WWE Intercontinental Championship in a last man standing match. And Dean Ambrose and Kevin Owens used the announce table in the beginning. They even put themselves through tables. They used chairs on each other. They walked the stairs. Kendo sticks. They tried everything they could do to put each other down. And it was a really good match. I mean, a lot of people are going to try to compare this last man standing match to other last man standing matches that happened in the past. And that's their prerogative. But I felt this one was really good. I enjoyed it. Dean Ambrose defeats Kevin Owens and retains the WWE Intercontinental Championship. The next match was Jimmy and Jay Uso taking on the New Day, Kofi Kingston and Big E Langston, with Xavier Woods in their corner. Yes, and Xavier Woods got a new trombone, as he called it, Francisca 2. And it was a really good match. I mean, Jimmy and Jay Uso always work very well together. They're a very entertaining team, and the New Day, at least this combination of Kofi Kingston and Big E Langston, worked very well together. There were a lot of times where you thought the Usos had it won. A lot of times where you thought the New Day, had it won. But at the end, the New Day, Kofi Kingston and Big E Langston defeat Jimmy and Jay Uso and retain the WWE Tag Team Championships. Next match after that, we had Kalisto and Alberto Del Rio for the WWE United States Championship. Now, I know the criticism that some people are going to say, oh, this match should have been on main event. It should have been on Superstars. It should have been on Monday Night Raw, Thursday Night SmackDown. Yeah, and that's their criticism of the match. They're going to probably say, oh, this match had no business taking place. But I felt, that's their opinion, that's their prerogative. But I like this match, I felt Kalisto and Alberto Del Rio worked very well together. There were a lot of times where, in this match, where you thought Alberto Del Rio had it won, and there were a lot of times where you thought Kalisto had it won. And at the end, Kalisto defeats Alberto Del Rio and becomes a two-time WWE United States Champion, ending Alberto Del Rio's second reign. After that, we had Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair for WWE Divas Heavyweight Championship with Ric Flair in Charlotte Flair's corner. Really good match. I enjoyed this. I thought this was a good women's match. I know people have their negative opinions, and they probably said this match wasn't good, but that's their opinion. But I felt that the match was really good, and I enjoyed it. There were a lot of times where you felt that Becky Lynch had it won. A lot of times you thought Charlotte Flair had it won. But at the end, Charlotte Flair beats Becky Lynch and retains the WWE Divas Heavyweight Championship. And at the end of this match, you had Sasha Banks returning from injury. She at first she attacks out Becky Lynch, and you think, oh, she's outlining herself as Charlotte Flair. Then she attacks Charlotte Flair and puts the bank statement on her and saying that she wants to go for WWE Divas Heavyweight Championship. Well, that was the matches. The Royal Rumble match itself had a lot of cool things in it. I mean, first, Roman Reigns as number one was the first very cool thing. I know a lot of people probably, were expecting, were probably upset that he was booked to be a number one, because they probably thought that took the excitement away from, whatever, the Royal Rumble, but it didn't. And guess who? In number 3, and AJ Styles making his WWE debut in the Royal Rumble, lasting for a pretty long time. And I know that a lot of people are probably disappointed that he didn't have I Am, or, I'm a heel, or I Can Fly, because those are his TNA theme songs. But I felt he did pretty well for his first match. R-Truth comes in, and for some reason, this is very funny, he puts a ladder in the ring and climbs up thinking it's a Money in the Bank match, and he realizes there's no briefcase, and then Kane eliminates him, so I thought that was funny. I was surprised that Sami Zayn would be put in the Royal Rumble. I was very surprised about that. I wasn't expecting that. And then I was also surprised when I saw Alberto Del Rio, King Wade Barrett, and Alexander Rusev take turns beating up on Roman Reigns, and then having him carried off. This was basically after Alexander Rusev squashed him through an announce table, and then they had him carried off, and everybody's under the impression that that's it, his night's over. I know some people are going to complain and say, oh, but that was like when Steve Austin got beat up in the restroom by the corporation stable or something. And then there were a lot of other, very surprises in this match. I mean, like, for example, Brock Lesnar, he was somehow able to eliminate Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, and Braun Strowman from the Royal Rumble. I mean, people you thought would be in the Royal Rumble for a long time, like Big Show or Kane or Mark Henry, were surprisingly eliminated very early and very quickly. And another very surprise in this match was that the president and chief operating officer of WWE, Triple H, or Hunter Hearst Helmsley, made his return in one of his multiple Royal Rumble matches he's been in over the years. And at the end, he eliminates Roman Reigns, and then that it's only him and Dean Ambrose at the end. Surprising. I was surprised, too, that Sami Zayn eliminated Kevin Owens, That was another big surprise as well. And at the end, you got Triple H defeat Dean Ambrose, wins the Royal Rumble and the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. So either way, I thought the Royal Rumble was really good. I enjoyed all the matches, and I was very entertained and surprised about some of the things that happened in the Royal Rumble match. So that's about it. I'm Sale Mars Ray. Hope you enjoyed this video.